Hello, welcome to Drawing Together with the Graphic Medicine International Collective. This is the exercise we did on May 10th of 2020. My name is M.K. Czerwiec. I'm a nurse, a cartoonist, and an educator, and I'm a co-author on the Graphic Medicine Manifesto. I created the graphic memoir Taking Turns about being a nurse during the AIDS crisis, and I have a forthcoming anthology of comics that I edited called Menopause, a Comic Treatment. You can find out more about my work at my website, comicnurse.com. So diving right in, we did a warm-up exercise that comes from this book, Making Comics by Linda Berry, which is a wonderful, wonderful book with lots of wonderful exercises to help get you drawing if you haven't been drawing recently. And so this is an exercise called the Scribble Monster. And to do it, you basically take a piece of paper and draw a big scribble on it. Any kind of scribble, very random. Don't think too hard, just make a random scribble. And then take 3 minutes and turn that scribble into a monster. Set a timer. Think about what makes monsters monster-y and add those features. This was a scribble monster I did for a session. Moving along to our main exercise. The main exercise we did in this drawing together session was called Imaginary Lives, and it comes from the work of Julia Cameron in The Artist's Way and a previous book by Linda Berry called Syllabus. And the content is from Julia Cameron, but the method, the way we're going to do this exercise, comes from Linda Berry. And so the 5 live part is that I would like you to imagine that you had 5 other lives to lead. And take a piece of paper and make a list of 5 other lives. Think about what you would do in those lives. What would you be an astronaut, an architect, a cowhand, a farmer, a writer, a physicist, a physician? Make a list of those lives. And the point of the exercise is that these are alternate lives that would be very fun to you. It would be really fun and bring you joy to do these lives, to have these lives. So take a few minutes and make that list. And now from that list, I want you to choose one of those 5 lives that has the most excitement and energy for you, or one that you just want to explore a little bit more. And this is the Linda Berry part, the way we're going to do this. Get out a piece of paper and a pen and make some quick notes while I ask a few questions. And you can pause this while you answer them. Imagine yourself on an average good day in that life. Look around. What do you see? What do you smell? What do you hear? What are you wearing? What are you doing? Why are you doing it? Who's with you? What's on your to-do list for the day? And what will you be eating for dinner tonight? So you've got those notes, almost like a travel log of answers to those questions. Now I want you to take those notes and I want you to write for 5 minutes, set a timer. And there are 2 important rules for this writing. I want you to start with the words, I am. And the second rule is I don't want you to stop writing. Do not stop to read what you've written. Do not stop. Just keep your pen moving. And if you get stuck, just look back at your notes and just pick up and make a sentence from a note you took from that previous part of the exercise. And then this is the last step of this exercise, is from your writing, draw a scene that came to you while you were writing that 5-minute writing exercise. Just draw a scene from your imaginary life and take about 10 minutes, set a timer to draw that scene. And that's it. Those are the exercises we did. If you enjoyed those exercises, if you enjoyed that exercise, you can now do it again for each of the other 4 lives you imagined. And along the way, you can contemplate whether or not there are some aspects of your imaginary lives that brought you joy, that perhaps you can think of bringing some element of them into your actual life. Like, for example, if I imagine being a cowgirl as a really fun life, maybe this summer I could try to learn to ride a horse or something like that. Thank you for joining us and for engaging in this activity. And remember, if you'd like to join us for real as a group, we do this every Sunday. And you can email me, comicnurse@mac.com, for a link. We do it at noon Eastern time. If you'd like to share any work you've done during this, you can share it on social media with the hashtag DrawingTogetherGM. And that's GM for graphic medicine. Thank you.